Hello YouTube. Hello YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Angel. Hello, and I'm super happy to have you join me in this video. Guys, this is the third time in a row, this is the third video in a row that I'm creating with this shirt. Guys, I have clothes. I promise you, I have clothes. In today's video, this video I hope is going to be short because I'm going to telling you guys the advantages of mini braids. I've had mini braids for a couple of months now. Initially, I did a 6-month mini braids challenge in 2024, and I grew my hair really long. Unfortunately for me, I had to cut other lengths out because I was very stingy with length. There were so many split ends and I refused to take them down. I refused to cut it, I refused to trim, and I ended up cutting a lot. But it's fine, and I was even happy. That's a lie. I was very sad cutting it. But I was cutting it because I knew for a fact that I could grow my hair back. At that point, I had hacked length retention with mini braids. I have been on a 1-year mini braids challenge, and I'm currently on, I know December was 6 months, December, so I'm currently on the 9th month. Like, I did not believe that I could actually do this for this long. I remember when I put up the challenge for myself, I was like, hey, can you really do this? But guys, right now I feel like doing mini braids for the next 3 years, which I might do. We don't know, let's just see how that goes. But anyway, I am here to influence you to install mini braids and grow out your hair. So in this video, I'm going to be telling you guys some advantages of installing mini braids for length retention. And the first advantage is that it is great for length retention. What's that noise? Which generator? My background is so noisy. I will try to cover it up with a music or something, guys. Oh, like things are happening everywhere. It's not that I'm recording that man is passing with his bell, his jingle bell. Anyway, length retention is simply retaining all the length, ensuring that your length, okay, it is basically preventing breakage. That's just it. I don't know why I was about to complicate that, but it's basically preventing breakage. So I know you've heard people say things like your hair is always growing, what you need to master is length retention. So that's what it is. Mini braids does not actually grow your hair from the scalp. As long as you're not sick, as long as you're perfectly healthy, you're not deficient in vital nutrients like iron. By the way, young ladies, you should go get yourself checked, go and do blood work. There's a very high chance that if you have heavy menstrual flow, you might be deficient in iron. I was for a long time and I didn't know. My hair wasn't growing. So once I figured that out, my hair has been thriving. So yeah, as long as you're fine, you're not sick. For some people, stress and illnesses and all of that causes their hair not to grow, or it drastically reduces their hair growth rate. So their hair might be growing half an inch a month, which is the average for a lot of people. For me, it's below that normally, but if you have some kind of illness, it can drastically reduce it to, a lot less than that. Yeah, but as long as your hair is growing, mini braids will help you retain all that length so that your hair is not breaking if installed and taken down properly. That disclaimer is very important. A lot of people just take down their hair very roughly. Hopefully I'll do a video of how I take down and install my mini braids very soon. Another advantage of, it's very hard recording in Nigeria. Honestly, being a content creator in Nigeria is, that generator is so loud. Anyway, another advantage of mini braids is that it helps you to retain moisture for a longer period of time. So because your hair is literally tucked in, and there are more braids, there are more hair strands in a braid, it tends to hold on to moisture. It tends to hold on to moisture longer. So breakage from dryness is almost, I don't want to say it's almost impossible, because if you do not re-moisturize your hair, if you don't moisturize your hair properly, you can't still just retain dryness and your hair will break. But if you moisturize your hair very well using the LOC or LCO method, which is liquid, oil, and then your cream or your butter, or liquid, cream, then sealing it off with your oil. Honestly, whatever way works for you. To be very honest, I've seen people just spray their hair with water or some form of hairspray and then just use a butter or an oil and they're fine. Or some people will just spray their hair with water and then just use a leave-in cream and they're fine. Their hair is actually moisturized and moisturized for a long time. So whatever works for you. I know a couple of people that do not use butters, not because of the no butter no oil trend, which I do not completely recommend, depending on what your hair, how your hair reacts to it, basically, because everybody's hair is different at the end of the day. But I know someone whose hair does not do well with butters. It just weighs her hair down. Someone is my sister. It weighs her hair down and all of that, so she doesn't use butter simply because of that. So she uses I think she uses heavier leave-in conditioners, yeah, to just retain moisture for a long time. So as long as you moisturize your hair properly, the moisture remains in your hair strands with mini braids in comparison to mini twists. Oh god, I need to eat. Another beautiful advantage of mini braids, my personal favorite, is that you have easy access to your scalp. As someone with really itchy scalp, guys, when I say I can just be shampooing my hair right now, because people say that itchy scalp is from dirt, I can shampoo my hair right now and be coming out of the bathroom and I'm going like, aha. Morning, sir. Fine, sir. I don't, sir. So I can just be scratching my hair, but I realized that since I started doing mini braids, I have easier access to my hair strands, to my scalp, right? I have easier access to my scalp. I do scalp treatments, I use oils, I use sprays that just help me, which I'll share with you guys in another video because I don't want this video to be too long. I'll share that with you guys definitely. Yes, I have easier access to my scalp. I do scalp massages, which promotes hair growth. I know some people say once your hair grows a certain amount every single month, you cannot promote it. Honestly, that's a lie. Based on personal experiences, I've tried using a couple of herbs that I've noticed that promoted hair growth, and some practices like scalp massaging really promoted my hair growth for a long time, or promotes my hair growth. That's something I still do up to now. For a good amount. Might not be like really dramatic, but it does promote hair growth. So yes, scalp care is very important for hair growth, and mini braids help you to access your scalp very easily without tangling up your hair. Because a lot of people, using twists, guys, I'm always comparing mini braids and twists because what else can I compare it with? But with twists, once you are always on your scalp, your hair strands can get tangled up depending on how easily your strands tangle up. My hair strands tangle up a lot in twists, but I find that with braids, because it is stretched and it is kind of locked in the braids, they don't tangle up when you access your scalp, when you wash it and all of that. Washing my hair in twists, that's a joke because I'm about to lose a lot of hair. But with mini braids, it's a breeze. And that leads me to my next point. It makes it easy for you to wash your hair. So it doesn't just make it easy to wash your hair, it also helps you to use less product. I realized that since I started doing mini braids, washing my hair in mini braids and all of that, I have products. Like, products are in my shelf right now. Usually my products finish a lot, but now I can literally use a scoop of deep conditioner for my entire hair strand, and it works. I keep getting distracted, but yeah, washing my hair in mini braids have been really helpful because, like I said, I'd like to wash my hair more frequently, which is once a week, and I cannot deal with all the detangling and braiding back and take down. I cannot be doing that every single week. That is a lot. But with mini braids, I can get the best of both worlds. But you should know that if you're doing mini braids, if you're doing loose mini braids, there's a very high tendency of your hair getting matted up or getting tangled when you wash it in the braids. But if you do tighter braids, your hair is stretched more, so there's really nothing to tangle into. But if your braids are loosed, the strands can easily move around and get tangled up, so you should note that. Lastly, mini braids is super easy to manage. If your mini braid routine is a lot, you're doing too much. You are doing way too much. It's super easy. If you moisturize your hair properly once a week, honestly, you can get away with it, depending on the humidity wherever you stay. But if you know that you're staying in a place that is hotter, like I am in Nigeria, so Nigeria is a more tropical region, especially Abuja. Abuja is hot, okay, very hot. I don't moisturize my hair once a week. I moisturize my hair twice, sometimes three times, sometimes. But yeah, aside that, you can just moisturize your hair really well and get away with it for an entire week, and maybe massage your scalp regularly, and that's it. You don't really need to do much with mini braids. So yeah, I hope this video helps, and I hope I have been able to influence you into trying mini braids. Please try mini braids. I'm telling you, try mini braids. My hair is the longest that's ever been, ever, and it's all thanks to mini braids retaining my length and all. So yeah, I'll see you in my next video. Bye.